Right, hello and welcome to our live Forex trading session. As usual, we're just going to quickly go through the market, see what's in store for us today. And then afterwards, we'll take any questions, comments, or issues you're having afterwards. So as usual, we're going to start off with the economic calendar. That will sort of set the mood for the day and the week. So looking at the economic calendar, today is Wednesday, the 4th of August. And again, as usual, make sure you set your economic calendar to your own time zone. My own time zone is GMT plus 2. So the times I'll be quoting are GMT plus 2 times. So and the two main markets we're looking at are the Euro US dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar. So we're looking for reports of high importance that could affect this currency pairs. So we can see this report from New Zealand has come and gone. You could just about ignore all these reports of low importance. And you can see there are no reports of high importance due out today. So looking at the economic calendar for today, there are no reports of high importance, so we can go ahead and trade. Well, let's just see if there are any reports of medium importance to note. At 11 o'clock, we had the retail sales from the Euro area, which are a report of medium importance. That's come and gone. But again, that's nothing that will stop you trading. At 1 p.m., we had the MBA mortgage applications, anything to do with the housing market. It's good to note it and check your trades around that time. But that's come and gone at 1 p.m. GMT plus 2. And at 2:15, we have the ADP employment change. Again, nothing to worry about that one. At 2:30, we have the building permits from the Canada. So again, like I said, anything to do with the housing market is good to note it and check your trades around that time. That's at 2:30 for Canada. So that will mainly affect currencies paired with the Canadian dollar. So since we are trading the dollar Canadian dollar, we'll note that. Again, that won't stop you trading. You can go ahead and trade, but just to check your trade, especially with the, if you're trading currencies paired with the Canadian dollar, just check your trades around 2:30. But that won't stop you trading. Okay, so let's see. I think that's it really. So basically nothing much to affect you today. And there are no public holidays today in the UK or the USA. So it's good to just go ahead and trade. But just before you do that, again, as usual, you make sure you check the rest of the week. And on Friday this week, that's Friday on the 6th of August, we have the huge report coming out, the US unemployment rate report or the US non-farm payrolls report. That's a report of huge significance. It's a highly anticipated report that affects all markets. It affects the fixed income securities markets globally. It affects the global stock market. It affects all currency pairs. It affects the commodities market. So it's a highly anticipated report out of the United States. And there's a high probability of the markets just trended sideways all week leading up to the report on Friday. So in view of that, although there are no public holidays today in the UK or USA, and there are no reports of high importance today, ideally, also technically you could have 3 attempts at the market today, but in view of that report coming out on Friday, I'm only going to have 1 attempt at the market today. So again, that's why it's good to check the calendar for the rest of the week. So although there's nothing happening today, economic news wise, and we could technically have 3 attempts today, I'll only be having 1 live attempt in view of that report. Also, don't forget to check Market Watch, see if there's anything causing uncertainty in the global markets, and there's nothing causing uncertainty in relation to the currency market. There are lots of things affecting the stock market, but nothing going on affecting the currency market that could cause uncertainty. So let's go to the charts. Starting with the Euro-US dollar, start with the swing trade. Market is currently trending down. I've got my pending buy order just above the moving average. And today, the moving average 50 is 1.1896. And I've adjusted my pending buy order to 2 pips above that at 1.1898 with a 100 pip stop loss. Then go to the day trade. You can see initially the market was trending sideways along the pivot point. I had the pending buy order just above R1 and the pending sell order just below S1. So you can see where the market fell, broke S1, took my sell trade with a 20 pip stop loss. So I've deleted my pending buy order. And like I said, this would be my only trade for today in view of the report coming out on Friday. So for the dollar, Canadian dollar, again, we'll start with the daily time frame with the swing trade applying to sell just below the moving average 100. Looking at the moving average 100 today is 1.2331. So I've got my pending sell order 2 pips below that at 1.2329. And then for the day trade, again, this market has been trending sideways along the pivot point. I have my pending buy order just above R1, pending sell just below S1. The market hasn't taken either of those orders yet, so no change in plan with that. Okay, so that's it. Any questions? Yeah,